Hi, Brad.
Where are we going, Jordan?
We're going to Huntsville, Alabama!
Why are we going to Huntsville, Alabama, Georgia?
SOV Fest.
SOV Fest? What does that stand for?
Stands for Shot on Video, Wad. Shots. Womp. Dirty bag corn. We're in traffic.
We've been in traffic. We're going to be in traffic for, I guess, another hot minute.
It's so weird to see new tech on old tech.
Tech on tech.
Tech on tech. Back to me.
Jordan!
We recently found out that if you look this way, all of the license plates, the first two digits correspond to the county. Yes, A0, 47, and 52 are local counties. I think that it is Morgan and Madison.
See, we learned something new here in Alabama.
We started having really intense pattern recognition to the point we could not ignore. It was too much.
It was necessary to explore. Hi, Jordan. Goodbye, Rocket. Goodbye. Don't flip the screen around too.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Thank you guys for coming out today. Just thought this would be a nice little give back to the community, show you guys some of the stuff that we love, and have a little VHS vending market here. So a lot of the stuff that you just saw, I'm sure you saw Janet's Flick a lot. Gosh darn, Stephen from Janet's Flick is back here at this table, and Josh with Gosh darn. We're here for Don't Look in the Closet. That was Skylar's short. We're here for cool Stephen. I'm sure you've got copies. So yeah, if you haven't, take a peruse through the VHS area. We're actually running like right on enough. So some of these are going to get longer now, so we'll do like the 30-40 minute videos. I think at 2 o'clock, we've got Donald Farmer coming in to introduce Debbie Does Demons, starring Jessica Flux, who some of you may have met if you're here for the Trauma event last month. But yeah, thank you all for coming here. If you could, you'll see at the concession stand there's a pumpkin with a piece of tape on it that says water heater fund. Here at the Independent, we're trying to raise money to install a water heater. We need to have a water heater to sell food. They will not give us a help until we get a water heater installed, and that's going to cost about $8,000. So there's a bucket back there. If you've got a couple of bucks, throw it in. If anything helps. Want to be around for a long time, and two's going to help that mission out. So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you again once Donald comes about 2 o'clock. Thanks, everybody. All good stuff. And, gonna bring up Justin from Gosh Darn Video, as well as the director of our next movie, Mr. Donald Farmer. We give him a round of applause, please.
So they're going to show. Oh, I guess the next movie is going to be my movie, Debbie Does Demons, which we made just a few years ago, starring my favorite actress currently to work with, Jessa Jupiter Flux. And when we made that movie, there was two things I wanted to do. I really love Witchfinder movies, like the Witchfinder General, which is also called The Conqueror Worm with Vincent Price. Another big Witchfinder movie is Cry of the Banshee with Vincent Price. And Christopher Lee made a big Witchfinder movie called Night of the Blood Monster, which is also called Throne of Fire or The Bloody Judge. So I've been such a big fan of these, and of course one of the most famous Witchfinder movies is Mark of the Devil with Herbert Long. So I've been wanting to do a Witchfinder movie, but I didn't want it to be just a Witchfinder movie. I wanted to make it a mashup of another type of horror genre. So I like movies that have horror movie hosts in them, and probably the classic one about a horror movie host is Fright Night with Roddy McDowell as a horror movie host. So I thought it would be fun if I could figure out a way to combine a Witchfinder movie with a horror movie host movie and make them both in one thing. And that's how I came to write the script for Debbie Does Demons, because I decided to make it about a horror-type paranormal TV host named Debbie, who does a show where one of her episodes is about a Witchfinder. And that's how I tied them both together. And then in her episode about the Witchfinder, she gives the history of how he pursued an infamous early American witch who was eventually captured, but ended up turning the tables on the Witchfinder and making him her victim. And so that was like the little film within the film that we shot for Debbie Does Demons, which was her episode of her late night TV show. And then we wanted to have a bunch of characters who are so obsessed with this episode and so fascinated by the legend of this witch played by Jessa Flux that they would try to contact the spirit of this witch with a Ouija board. And so they do that, and then they accidentally bring her into the present age, and then chaos ensues. So that's how we came to, that was how I laid out the plot of the movie. And when we cast it, we were fortunate to get some really popular indie horror actors in it, not only Jessa Flux, who's in tons of great movies like Murder Size, and she has a new one, which is coming out that just came out last month that I directed, called Darby's Screamhouse, where she plays a psycho killer version of Barbie. And we just wrapped a new movie with her called Scream Queen's Weenie Roast, where a bunch of Scream Queens all have to collect weenies from their male fans in order to win the lead role in a new horror movie. And the director tells them, whoever collects the most weenies from your devoted fans will be my star. So that's our new movie, Scream Queen's Weenie Roast, which is coming out this summer from Bloodsick. And it's going to be my very first movie to have a simultaneous paperback novelization released at the same time as the movie. So I've always wanted to have a paperback novel made out of one of my movies, because from the time I learned how to read, I was collecting paperback movie tie-in novels. And so it used to be you could go to the drugstore and the racks would just be full of these paperback novelizations of movies, which usually, it was where they would give the script of the movie to a writer and have him pound out a novel that then they could sell in stores to promote the movie. And this used to be, half of the books you would find at the bookshelves were these paperback novelizations, and now, I mean, this is just sort of slowed to a trickle. You don't see them so much anymore like you used to, but there's a lot of people trying to bring them back, and so I've got a really good writer who wrote the paperback novelization of a movie that everybody liked a few years ago called Don't Fuck in the Woods. And so we've got that writer doing our novel for Scream Queen's Weenie Roast, and that's coming out this summer. And so also, I did a movie in 2008 called Chainsaw Cheerleaders, which starred Tiffany Shepis and Debbie Rochon, and that movie has now been adapted into a comic book. And so it's going to be my first major comic book, and they're doing a really nice version of it. There's a thing in the comic book industry now which did not exist back in the old days, which is that when a new comic book comes out, they make multiple different covers to try to get fans to buy every different cover. They call it, variant covers. And so for the Chainsaw Cheerleaders comic book, they're going to make it with 10 different covers. And so I guess if you really love Chainsaw Cheerleaders, you have to get all 10 covers. I only hope that since it's based on my movie, I hope they give me all 10 covers for free. We will see. But anyway, I think I should get at least one of each for free. So anyway, that's what we've got coming up. But anyway, Debbie Does Demons has turned out to be one of my most popular movies. I get asked about it quite a lot, and we had a great time making it. It was filmed, most of it was filmed in Tennessee. We filmed a lot of it in the area not too far from where I live, because I live in Manchester, Tennessee, which is the town mainly known for having this annual Bonnaroo Music Festival that is every summer, and so that's pretty much my town's only claim to fame. And so we filmed pretty much in my area, and we got, in addition to Joseph Lux, we got Morgan Thompson, who also is in Wasp-Zilla and quite a lot of other movies. And Morgan also is in my new movie, Amityville Aliens, which comes out next month from Wild Eye. She actually stars in and directed a segment of it. And we also got Claude Miles. Claude Miles is probably one of the hardest working lead actors I know. He's been in, I think, 9 of my movies in a row. And now he's an effects guy. He just has segued, and now he's working on big time movies as doing special effects. In fact, the guy who directed Saw 2 has just hired Claude to work on the effects crew for his new movie. So, and he just also did effects on a movie which was just on a lot of streaming services about a killer Halloween pumpkin. So Claude is just getting a lot of effects works now. So he may, I don't know if that's going to bring an end to his acting career, but you can definitely see Claude in this movie. Claude plays a paranormal expert who's called in to brainstorm on ways to get rid of the pesky witch. And whether he's successful or not, the movie will show. And so that's a couple of them. We had Angel Bradford in this movie. Angel Bradford's been in 4 of my movies. She was in this one, Sharp Exorcist 2, and she's also in Debbie Does Demons. And she's working a lot now. She also now is an effects person. People hire her to do effects on their movies. She's also a professional stunt woman. So if you just need people to do crazy car stunts or set themselves on fire, Angel does that. And so we also had Kimberly Cole Zimke, who I go way back with. She was in my 2006 movie, Dorm of the Dead. So there's just a whole laundry list of actors I like to work with who were in Debbie Does Demons. So I better stop talking and let you watch it, and I hope everybody enjoys it.
Thank you so much, Paul. We appreciate you being here today. To speak of Joseph Lux and Debbie Rochon, they are also in the new Trumbull movie that's coming up called Power of Positive Murder. And they put 2 of the best performances I think I've seen on film in a really long time. So look out for that, because we might be showing it later this year. We don't know. But yeah, sit back and enjoy Debbie Does Demons. I've said my spiel before, but if you guys have a couple of extra bucks or some jingle in your pocket, the Independent is raising money for a water heater installation. The water heater is going to allow us to serve hot dogs. So if you like hot dogs, maybe throw a couple bucks in there. So $8,000 for a new water heater, so everything helps. Also support our local vendors. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out. We'll have another break after Debbie Does Demons, and then who's got the schedule? What's next after that? I can't remember. We got 2 more movies, then we'll do another little break, and then it's almost dinner time. So
Coven of the Black Cube.
Coven of the Black Cube. Lots of Bloodsick productions that we've been showing in the past couple of hours, so if you don't follow them on social media, give them a follow. They put out some really good stuff. So everybody sit back and enjoy Debbie Does Demons.
You'd be surprised how many people got stimulus just because something didn't work out the way they wanted to. I need you to sign your name right here and you can forge your partner's name on your shirts on the That says something about insurance. That's for the shop. You know, in case anything gets in the wrong hands, I won't.
Y'all.
Hello.
Hello.
Live video, yeah.
Hello.
Go. That's right.
There we go. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Oh, mama.
Dude, that's almost everything.
It's awesome that you ordered. Now the chicken wasn't fine.
Oh, bro, you know how I said I was working on something?
Yeah.
Let me run it by you right now. You ready for this? All right. Well, hey.
All right.
Your bitch called me her master. She begging me go faster. So I filled her with my plaster. But that shit was a disaster. Cause when I piss, it goes two ways. It goes two ways cause I got a sticky dick hole.
The Chicago.
Yes, that's already out right now.
Mr. Steven, right?
Yes. Hello. How's everyone doing today? You know what sucks about this movie? I also have a little bit of a family in there, so that song's just gonna keep fucking playing. Bam! Drop! Punch! Yeah, but on the real though, I made this movie based on where I work at. There was some people experiencing homelessness. They told me some stories about people following them around and lighting their tents on fire. Really sick shit. And I was like, hey, maybe what if we made a movie on that? It all ended well on the work side of things, but yeah, I just kept going and made this movie. It's anthology based. We have a lot of cursed movies, films, all that stuff in there, you know. It's a little bit different than the regular James Scott flick films, so not quite the same. Yeah. Hope you all enjoy it.
Yeah, I feel like Justin, Justin's been a huge part of putting this on today, so everybody needs to give Justin a big round of applause as well. thank you, Justin, for keeping up with it. And
A big round of applause for Schlockbuster, huh? I just wanted to say, this is Steve. I love Steve. All right. He got me into this, and we have parts in this movie, as well as, like he said, family. You're gonna see it in here.
It's gonna never end. Stab drop on.
Yes,
It's forever in your brain now.
Go ahead and get some face paint.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say thank you guys all for coming, and anybody who bought anything, supported, followed, thank you so much. It doesn't just mean anything to me, it means everything to the people putting out their product. And so, round of applause to you guys.
Yeah, you all.
I guess I just want to say a little. This movie, family, blood pizza, and bomb, they all exist in the same universe because we love each other so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Denver.
Yeah!
it's a little bit less grandiose because I have to walk over here and but while I'm doing that, I just want to say again, thanks to the Independent for having us. It's really awesome that Huntsville has this space that we can come and get together and watch independent film and celebrate each other's accomplishments. These are huge accomplishments to show your movie in a place like this. So thank you to the Independent. If you want to help them out, trying to get a hot water heater so we can have a hot sink and actually serve food like hot dogs and whatnot. Health department won't let us serve hot food until we get a hand sink. So there's a little orange pumpkin back there. If you got a couple of bucks in your pocket, you want to throw it in there on your way out, we would greatly appreciate it. Maybe next time you come, we can have a hot dog together. So we got a couple more movies. We got Tent Burner, we got Bum, and then our grand finale that you do not want to miss is Black Mamba. So thanks everybody for being here.
Yay.
Huntstville, Alabama. Rocket City.
Mid-city.
Mid-city.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, anyways, mountains.
We had a heck of a time at SOV Fest.
Yeah, what were some of your favorite moments, Brad?
Oh, running into the silly boys of Gosh Darn Video, Justin and Michael.
The silly boys.
And meeting Janice Click, meeting Donald Farmer, meeting the peeps at Schlockbuster, and Independent of Huntsville.
Huntsville, yeah.
Amazing. And also just all the cool shit they got going on there.
Yeah, and I love people of Huntsville because every time you tell them, dang, Huntsville's cool, they go, yeah, okay. Meh. Which makes me go,
Mid-city.
Mid-city. I'm like, yeah, okay, y'all. You don't know how good you got it. That's what's up.
Yeah. It was a wonderful time. We're heading back home now. We've got just 3.5 hours left.
Sounds good to me.
We're gonna go pick up our puppy.
Bark, bark.
And
It's
chill
just our,
the heck out.
our Tron is going to hiss at us and throw up in your face.
That's right. I hope so.
Wow, the mountains. What was my favorite part? Let me think. Well, what did I like the most? I like making friends. That was fun. Oh, and I bought some earrings. That was also cool. Lots of artists in Huntsville.
You sold some necklaces.
I did. I forgot.
Some VHS necklaces.
Some VHS necklaces. Oh, I'm really zoomed in right now. The fuck?
Yeah, good job, baby.
Yes, thank you, baby, for
You're my big wheeler tape dealer.
big dealer, tape dealer.
We're a little on the sleepy side, but yeah, yesterday was a big, long, beautiful day.
Yeah, we're gonna come back.
Yeah, we're gonna be coming back for you, Huntsville.
Okay, well that's all. Bye, big beautiful Huntsville and the big beautiful fucking mountains.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.